All right, welcome back to Onebar and Lupagus Show. I'm Onebar with Lupagus, the man in the middle, the staple of the Purdue Boilermakers offensive line for the last handful of years, captain, one of the best damn centers in the nation, draft prospect, and East-West Shrine standout, Gus freaking Hartwig. Gus, how you doing, man?
Good. How are you guys?
We are great.
Doing wonderful. Appreciate you hopping on, taking the time. You're busy, but let's stick on the East-West real quick because a handful of sites had you listed as one of the standouts during your time down there. Give us the rundown as far as how that went and just your biggest takeaway while you were there.
Yeah, I think it was an awesome experience just getting down there and being able to compete with some of the best guys in college. And then just kind of for me, I think the big takeaway just being at the Shrine Bowl, right? Just kind of the impact for the kids, of Shriners children, just having that ability to kind of go out and interact with some of the kids and kind of have that. It was a really cool experience doing that part as well as the on-field competition part.
Sweet. Gus, I got to tell you, with a name like Gus Hartwig, that's like the perfect name for a center. You've probably been told that. I mean, it's just absolutely amazing. I want to ask you more about the East-West Shrine Bowl, like defensive linemen going against whether one-on-ones or during the game. Like, who was the one that gave you the most struggles?
I mean, I think a lot of guys are pretty good, but the one that for me was probably like C.J. West from Indiana was a big one. Just kind of in the season too, didn't have my best game against them, and then just kind of going out and being able to compete and grow, and as you compete against really good players like that.
Gus, is your beard naturally beautiful? I've been trying. Like, this is as far as mine gets. Yours is like it looks like you put some effort into that thing.
Yeah, I've grown it out for a while. Just kind of always wanted to be in high school. Like I wanted to grow a beard, and then naturally kind of ended up being able to grow one, and then I just kind of at times have better kept it than others, and now I've kind of got a good routine now.
The Vikings draft, you got to get that thing really full and long and braid it too.
Yeah. Hanging over the chin strap. So one of your big things, and everybody talks about, is the fact that you bring versatility. You've played center, but you can play guard as well. Are you getting any sort of sense as far as where your home could possibly be in the NFL? Does it depend on where you go, or you getting any feeling there?
Yeah, I think it'll probably depend where I go, but I think probably from where I'll be, if I'm end up being a day 3 guy, like having the versatility to be able to play all 3 inside kind of provides value and gives you a chance to make the 53, depending on how because if you're not a starter, you're about to play 2 or 3 positions to be able to fill out the rest of that roster. So I think kind of having that versatility will help me really get a shot. Is probably the best way to phrase it.
You mentioned day 3. Is that like your expectations right now, like to be drafted on that 3rd day?
Yeah, that's probably where I'm thinking right now. Just kind of in that 4, 5, 6, 7 of those last 4 rounds.
Vikings got some 5th-round picks, baby. I know that. We want to see in purple.
Let's do it. Yeah, and speaking of the Vikings, did you happen to meet with them at the East-West Shrine Bowl?
Yeah, I think I met with pretty much every team at the Shrine Bowl, so kind of having the opportunity to meet with those guys was really cool.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad the purple were one of them. That's fantastic. I gotta ask you, as far as the Vikings clearly need some help in their interior offensive line. GM and the coach has been pretty vocal as far as that they're going to be adding some help. But like in your mindset, like how big of an impact is it to have very good guards next to you playing center? Like can they make you liable if you don't have very good guards next to you? Can you look worse? Like as far as Vikings fans, what we've seen the last handful of years, that's always kind of been a big question as far as if that's an issue or not.
Yeah. I mean, I think for sure. I think guards, like kind of the whole group has to be together, and having one guy who you're not on the same page or maybe isn't, like you have to help one guy more than the other can kind of create some problems. But I think like just kind of having the whole group together is the big part of it, being able to be on the same page and everybody be able to hold their own.
Sweet. So a lot of your draft profiles talk about you being powerful, hardworking, intelligent. I mean, is that you feel that sums you up? And maybe what's the one area that you don't feel as strong in? And then maybe what's the area that you just really hang your hat on the most, you take the most pride in?
Yeah, I think for me, I think the best quality I have is probably like how smart and intelligent I am, kind of having the ability to understand football, understand leverage angles, and kind of win pre-snap that way. And then I think kind of for me, like things to grow on, probably like technique-wise, like getting better hands, and like improving your feet, or just general kind of, you can always get better at those. And then like probably like more need to get better, more like one-on-one run block, like just moving the guy from like straight up, and not because we were more outside zone teams. He didn't have as much inside zone. We were just trying to go one-on-one and move this guy. So that's one thing I'm trying to work on.
All right, Gus, we got a couple more for you. Real quick, I saw that you got a little brother that is also plays center, I believe.
Yeah.
Are we going to see him coming down the path in a few years? What's his plans? I saw him on your Twitter.
Yeah. So I got two younger brothers. One plays at D3 school in Indiana, and the next one playing D2 school in Michigan.
Nice.
So kind of having that, like those two, is just it'll be cool. Hopefully he gets a chance to go out and play pretty early at Davenport, but we'll see.
Are you responsible for them all being centers? They want to follow Big Brother?
You have to.
Not all of them. My middle brother, he's a tight end and long snapper, so he's not
Okay.
not the exact same, but he's still long snap and snap, so it's pretty similar.
Nice.
You ever long snap in your spare time?
No, I never really got into it. I've tried a couple times the past couple weeks. I'm not still learning a little bit.
Not your flavor.
Yeah. So I think you said before we came in there, you're down in Fort Myers training for the draft. What's your plans for your next couple months? What's your schedule look like?
So we got Pro Day March 5th, and then after that, just kind of keep working out and get ready to go for mini camp whenever depending on whatever team drafts you win the rookie mini camp is, and get ready to go for that.
Well, damn it, we hope it's purple, but wherever you end up, man, we wish you well. We appreciate you taking the time, and good luck in the coming months. We'll be rooting for you, man.
100%.
Awesome. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, appreciate it, Gus.